There's an interesting ethical wrinkle with respect to the prospect of farming in such a way that the lives of farm animals are net positive, right? So that it's better to have existed as a cow than to have not existed at all. And if we had some sense that these are indeed happy cows, well then it would be better to raise them and treat them well and then finally eat them than it would be to not have done any of that and manage to just engineer tofu that is so healthy that we can live off of it. So I think it's an interesting ethical problem, but I would certainly acknowledge that what we have currently is not like that. I happen to think that it's not at all obvious that we can all be vegans and be healthy, right? I mean, we were talking, to give the full picture, we were talking about the problem of being a parent and having vegan or vegetarian kids, right? Now, my view of that is that you're running a kind of science experiment on your kids, and it's not totally clear how it's going to come out, right? And when I've run that experiment on myself, it's, I became anemic when the first time I was a vegetarian for 6 years. All kinds of things go sideways in my blood the last time I did this experiment for a year. Now, no doubt with more intelligence or more attention to the details, most people can solve those problems for themselves as a vegan or a vegetarian, but perhaps not everyone can. If it's possible to raise livestock under conditions where they're really living lives worth living, right? So that you can really have happy cows or happy ducks or chickens or pigs, which is to say it would be better for those animals to have been than to not have been. These are net positive lives. Well then, that's a world in which veganism is not actually the most compassionate solution. That would be a world in which bringing those billions of creatures into existence and giving them net positive lives would be better than not, if you think well-being aggregates in some way. If you have the intuition that having a world with 7 billion happy people is better than a world with 2 billion happy people, stipulating that happiness accrues in some sense, right? You can run that same experiment.